Hey everybody, Ryan Crutch here. We are at the beginning of 2018 now, so this is my favorite time when I get to do the top 5 worst movies of 2017. So let's see what I have in store for you. So lying at number 5, The Mummy. This is a movie the industry likes to do and reboot this series. I don't know why. It's a fun movie, I gotta say, because it's a big action thriller horror movie. Goes back to 1959, maybe older. And of course, in 1999, they made another reboot with Brendan Fraser. Which I gotta say was a pretty decent movie series. They made a trilogy set with Brendan Fraser. But now in 2017, they did a movie with Tom Cruise. Yeah, you're kind of saying, why Tom Cruise? I don't know if it's this Tom Cruise. I just feel the movie, it was a little, it's different. I got to say that. They chose a female mommy in this version. The last two with Brendan Fraser were guys, which was well connected well. And Tom Cruise, I got to say, is good with the action thriller section though, because he's got those Mission Impossible movies and other movies like the Jack Reacher movies. But I didn't see much chemistry with him and the other actors in this film. So that's kind of like a withdrawal right there. And this is the reason it's number 5 on my worst movies of 2017. So let's move on. Lying at number 4, Pitch Perfect 3. Now, I thought this Pitch Perfect, first one anyways, was pretty good and fun. Almost set at a classic mode. But I just feel this was a movie that could have been individual. It did not need sequels. It didn't need to be a trilogy, for other words. But they did, I guess. So in this third one, the Bellas returned and reunited to do a USO tour across the world. And I just thought the chemistry was a little off even in the third one. There was so much good chemistry in that first one and classic moments. I just felt there was nothing in this third one. And this third one was about Rebel Wilson's Fat Amy character. Her dad is back in the picture, and he's hiding a couple of secrets. So you get to find out that. But I'm not going to tell you too much because I've already done a review on this. So if you'd like to see my full review on this, check one of my other channels here, okay? So this is number 4 on my list. And let's go down to number 3 now. Lying at number 3. Now, if you guys can remember back to 2017 during the summertime, there was a movie called Snatched. The movie was with Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer, a mother and daughter film about them going to paradise. But the eve before they go to paradise, Amy's character, boyfriend, dumps her. So she's down in her own world, crying on her mother's shoulder. The chemistry between both of them, Amy and Goldie, I thought were really well done. The only thing about this film is I don't really laugh at really. This movie is set to be a comedy, but there is no laughter I see in this film. Everything is just plain out silly and a little weird and maybe disgusting, in other words. Some people, when I went to the movies, I felt like it was a dead crowd. The movie was pretty much full. And I probably the same results maybe on how I felt towards this movie. So this is a good position for Snatch to be, is at number 3. So we're at number 2 now. Wow. I gotta say with this number 2 and number 1 movie though, they were really tight to squeeze. I wanted to say what's the worst movie of 2017 could possibly be. But it's a little shady, I gotta say that. A little hint right there. When I say that, it's 50, yeah, you got it right if you caught on with me. It's 50 Shades Darker. One of the worst sequels out there, I gotta say, yes. I'm just not saying that because it's just the fact there's not much story to this. There wasn't even much story to the first one. The third one's coming out next month, and I would hope at least we would end this trilogy set at least to a good point. At least we'll be freed from it. I got to say that. I'm a little caught up in this series. That's the only reason I kind of consider wanting to watch the third one. Not just the fact, if it is a big failure with me, it'll be the worst movie of 2018. So we'll see where we come there. I don't want to judge a movie by its cover, of course. I got to say, the soundtrack to this music to both 50 Shades and 50 Shades Darker were probably one of the best, actually, I got to say. Love Me Like You Do, I Don't Want to Live Forever. Pretty catchy songs, I gotta say. And it's always fun to hear a good climax when you see the credits with the music rolling. What sort of music they actually choose. And I feel this was, both of the music was good choices on their part. So if you thought this was number 2, you gotta try guessing what my number 1 movie might be. And before we go there, I'm gonna say it's a summer movie. And the summer movies of last year weren't the best, but alright. So I can leave you guessing until we get to number 1 now. We are down to my number 1 movie of the worst movies of 2017. Have you made any guesses from the last one? What clue I gave you? I said summer movie. I'll give you 2 more. Multiple sequels. Directed by Michael Bay. No, it's not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which I gotta say was halfway decent. But if you guessed Transformers last night, you are right. I just felt this was badly done. After the same, what, 50 Shades Darker is one of the worst sequels out there. No. I felt these Transformers series was just as worse. Drag on, just too long, too much, I gotta say too much action because they never got to the point of it. There was no actual real story to each one of them either, just as well. The acting, what the heck? You got great actors in the movie, and you just can't tie them into a great storyline. You got Mark Wahlberg in these last 2, and Mark is a great actor. You got Sir Anthony Hopkins in this movie. Another great actor who played Hector in Silence of the Lambs, which is a good classic film. And the first 2, you got Shia LaBeouf, which is a fine, decent actor. Maybe they should just bring Shia back. We know there's going to be more sequels out there, which I don't know about that because I'm getting tired of seeing movies that can't overdo the original. These movies are like not over 3 hours, but pretty close to 3-hour movies. I'm just getting bored with this. It's just too, I hate to say it, but there's too much action that doesn't get to the point. Not much story. What are they going to do next? Seriously. I know I heard they're trying to do a Bumblebee movie, so that should be interesting. See what they do from there. But yeah, this is my number 1 movie. I'm really hoping they close the Transformers series, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But to stop being a negative point, I want to tell you we'll be doing the top 5 best movies of 2017. So that's a positive note. And so at this point, I'd just like to say, I hope to see you guys at the movies, and I'll see you next time. I'm Ryan Kretsch. Thank you for watching.